So, let's get started. Come on.
Some things you might need to perform this ground ball include a glove, a baseball bat, or if you don't like that one, a second bat, or even a third. Other items include a Gatorade approved squirt water bottle, cleats, another water bottle, batting gloves, a tennis ball, more batting gloves. Other things you might need include a first aid kit, a golf ball, Solano Community College approved headgear, FDA approved sunglasses, Ichiro Suzuki and Alex Rodriguez baseball trading cards, opening day wristband, ringworm, white guy to hit you ground balls, big head of that kid for moral support, and a small white child with a nice computer to record and edit your video. And that's it. The first step in fielding a ground ball is reading the ball off the bat. Now, when the ball comes off the bat, it can come off in different ways. Sometimes it can be a slow roller, other times to your left or right, or even it can be a line drive right to you. And so that's why it's so important to watch the ball off the bat and identify how to attack it and field it. Sometimes the batter sucks and will simply miss. Sometimes they can hit it right to you, but other times the batter's so raw that they'll just hit an absolute bomb and there's no way you can field it. Now, when you field the ball, you want to pick out the hop that you attack it on. You either want it to be a short hop or a long hop, because if you're stuck with an in-between hop, it can be very hard to field, and then you look like a fool. Now, one of the most important fundamental parts of fielding a ground ball is footwork. So when the ball gets to you and it's time to receive it, the first step is to be in a nice athletic base. You want to have your feet spread wide and bend at the knees. You don't want to have straight legs or bent at the back or field the ball back behind you. You want to field it out in front. Now, once again, fielding the ball out in front should give you an imaginary triangle drawn between your 2 feet and your glove. Does that sound familiar? Now, if my cameraman knew what he was doing, you'd be able to see it in the shot, but if you can imagine, I'm receiving the ball softly and gently rather than having hard hands, and I'm receiving it out in front in a nice athletic base. Now, my cameraman finally figured out what he was doing, and as you can see, I'm receiving the ball in a nice athletic base, ready to move toward first base and finish the play. Now, when you're receiving the ground ball, you want to keep your feet moving through the target and take a right, left, and then field the ball, unless it's a really bad feed to you, in which case you can just kick it away. So, as long as you take a right, left, which gets your momentum going toward first base, it'll set you up to make a good solid throw and complete the play. Now, here's the same thing from a farther back angle, and as you can see, after I receive the ball on the right, left, I shuffle myself towards first base to ensure my momentum is going there, and I'm set up to make the play. Now, momentum is everything, and footwork is everything. Sometimes the ball isn't hit right at you, it's hit to your sides. That's called a backhand or a forehand. Now, when you're fielding a backhand, it's important to keep your feet under you, just like fielding the other ground balls. You want to take your time. Don't speed it up and do something like that unless you suck. But anyway, you want to keep your feet under you, make a clean transfer through, and make a nice throw to first base. Or, if you want to get a little flashy, you can. Now, when you're fielding a forehand, you want to do the same thing as before. Keep your feet moving and your momentum going toward first base. And sometimes when the person rolling ground balls to you is really bad and throws it right at you, you have to compromise. But when it's up the middle like this, As long as you keep your feet moving and keep under control, you'll be fine. And as always, you can make it a little flashy.
If the ball is not hit really hard, it can be called a slow roller.
Now, while fielding a slow roller, you want to do the same thing, keep your momentum moving forward, but this time keep running through the baseball, field it down off your side, and then make the transition and the throw while still running. And as always, you can make it as flashy as possible. When there's a runner on base and you get a ground ball, you might have to turn what's called a double play. Now, turning a double play takes a lot of the same fundamental footwork and everything, but instead of your momentum going toward first base, you're flipping it right to second base. As you can see here, it sets you up a nice easy transition to get the play. Now on this ball, it's hit to my right, and I range over in backhand, but yet I still keep the momentum and a nice smooth transition in order to make the play.